Hey guys, Mystic here, and today we're going to be playing some more Slay the Princess. Last time, we stabbed the princess in the back. Not intentionally, but it did happen, and we ended up with a very interesting ending. This time, I'm just going to see what the other options for those endings would be, especially since we couldn't go back, so I just saved, and we're going to see the other endings that we could have gotten instead. Alright, we are back. I was just curious what the other choices would be, so I loaded back into where we came back into the cabin for the second time, and we're gonna see what happens when we just simply take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Alright, that's fair. We'll do that then.
That's not actually a bad idea.
So we're all in agreement. Let's enter the basement. Hey, we're back.
You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
We came to kill you this time.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Hopefully she can't see the literal knife in my hand.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Oops, I guess she does know.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
Exactly, you're cheating.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
I guess. Just so you know, the plan was never to kill you. Ooh, I was just gonna kill her, but I see that there's an option here. It says, I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of the goodwill, and I could just give her the blade, which, just so you know, I think it's a bad idea, but I'm curious to see what will happen.
You can't be serious.
I don't know either, narrator. I don't know what's going on.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
I'm sorry, opportunist. I'm unfortunately in control.
As do I.
Okay, well, we have 2 votes. Hero, you have to tie it.
I, abstain?
Hero, no! Help me.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Hero, you need to vote with me. Oh, now we have 2 options. That's hilarious. Okay. I can either say, haha, yeah, never mind, that was such a silly idea, or I could just give it to her. Maybe I'll change my mind. Haha, never mind, that was such a silly idea. I'm not gonna give her the blade. She clearly hates us.
Good.
Oh, have you decided to rescind your gesture? I wouldn't trust me with it either.
Okay. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We're gonna get you out of this somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Yeah, I know.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
That's, unfortunate.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
Well, then what do I have this knife for?
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
If you could have gotten out of this the whole time, what do you even need me here for? The cabinet isn't locked.
The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please, but it insists I stay where I am. That binding I shed is just a symbol of the crueler magic at work in this place.
Gotcha.
If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you, and you alone.
Well, we both know what's gonna happen if you leave with me. I died last time and you didn't. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you.
You were the one who tried to kill me when my back was turned. You were the one who started all of this. Only a poor loser twists their own failures around on the winner.
That's so crazy. Why do I get the nagging feeling you're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out here?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No, I'm not. I don't feel guilty. I feel like you're gonna stab me because you did. Well, you didn't stab me, you pushed me down the stairs. But still.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
I don't believe you.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Makes sense, makes sense.
She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do.
No, she's just gonna kill us.
You won't be fine.
Is the issue.
Destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back.
Very true.
I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
True.
See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Alright, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
I don't think so. No, why don't you go first, bud?
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Okay, that's fair, but I don't trust you either.
Just go first.
What? You're the one who said you can't leave here without me, which means I hold all the cards. Either you go first or we stay here. It's up to you.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially. What is she doing?
Yeah, she definitely looks like a lion here.
I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
Is she blushing?
Eyes on the back of her head? Does she really?
I think that's just a saying, Hero.
No, we're fine.
We are fine. Is this weird? Is this the way that I could have charmed her?
The princess pointedly turns her back on you and starts up the stairs.
Alright, let's see where this takes us.
You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs. It's time, boys! Stab her in the back! Do it! Do it now!
Oh no! Not opportunist.
Wait, I thought we were helping her escape.
Hero, you are surely mistaken.
Of course we're not. You didn't buy all that noise I was putting down, did you? I was just waiting for a moment for us to strike. She has it in for us, you know.
She does have it in for us, but it is our fault, right? You do know that, right, opportunist? That we are the ones who messed up? That's crazy. Wow, that's an amazing idea. I totally never saw that coming. Thank you for helping us out.
Wow, you said exactly the thing I imagined you would say as soon as you heard my brilliant plan. This whole day is a dream come true, really.
I'm glad I'm making your day better. Ooh,
Plunge the blade
sorry.
deep into the princess's back, driving her to her knees amid the roots. Would you look at that? No need to thank me. But, you know, please, do thank me.
Thank you, opportunist.
Of course you'd betray me the moment I turned my back on you.
I'm sorry, it wasn't my idea, to be fair. I was fully ready to let you leave.
Don't think you're leaving here alive, wretch.
She shoves you in return, sharp teeth clamping around your ankle as the two of you tumble down the uneven stairs in a hastening flurry of violence and loathing.
Ooh,
You
that's my
separate
body.
with a bone-shaking thud as you hit the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Alright, so I think this leads to the same ending.
Did you really think you could stab me in the back without suffering the consequences? Fool, 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 you're such a ridiculous fool.
I was a fool, you're right. I thought I had you there, man. I really did.
The princess lets out a mocking laugh.
I could see your scheme twitching in every muscle. I understand you too well for there to be secrets between us. We're the same creatures at our core. Spite runs through our very marrow.
Alright, no, that's fair.
By our very natures, only one of us can make it up those stairs unscathed. Better me than you.
You can't move either,
At least
bud.
we can all agree it was a good idea to make her go first.
I agree with the opportunist. I appreciate your idea. It did kill us, but you know, I appreciate it nonetheless.
How? Well, she was going to betray us, wasn't she? And we struck first.
Yep, we're amazing.
Our back is broken,
Yeah, it is.
but we gave it our all. No regrets. Besides, she's got to have it as bad as us, right?
Yeah, her back is also messed up. Ooh,
Princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
it's aggressive.
Ho-ho! So she does have it as bad as us.
Hey, an eye for an eye, a back for a back.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Alright, so that did lead us to the same ending. We're going to try to hand her the knife this time, and stick to it. So here you go, I'm gonna give her the blade.
You can't be serious.
I am serious. Yep, we're gonna give her the blade. Sorry, this isn't a democracy, it's my life.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
She's gonna kill me. I'm pretty sure.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
It's because I'm an idiot, that's why.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
Yeah, you would.
Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
I'm gonna try, opportunist. I'm gonna try.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Well, I think that you kill me, but I'm hoping that you're nice, please. Alright, so there's a few options here. I'm gonna check out all of them, but if you're like someone I know, you're probably gonna kill me.
Oh, hey, that someone is me. And yes, you're right. That is exactly what I would do.
Yep.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
You know me too well.
Yeah, you're gonna murder me? It's unfortunate.
The princess grits her teeth, and her cunning gaze once again meets yours. And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Yeah. Yep. That was a dumb decision.
What? No, come on, that's not right.
What do you mean that's not right? She's doing it currently.
I told you. This is what she was going to do.
Yep.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
It's unfortunate.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Yeah, buddy, you murdered me.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Well, I just feel guilty, I guess.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Whoa, wait a second. Is this another path? The Thorn! Okay, we have it. We have the Thorn. Before we get here, I'm actually going to go back and see the other options. I'm going to say, you're beautiful, and I actually want to save you. This feels like the only way to do it.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her. I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
That's an interesting way to... Okay, that's interesting. If you were lying, we'd all know.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
I'm just trying to help you, bud.
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves. And then she
I've
buries
murdered.
the blade
I've
in
been
your
murdered.
heart.
Oops. Alright, I'm just gonna see if that leads all to the same decision. So, we're both scared and hurting. If one of us doesn't change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this.
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
It's up to you. That's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose.
And then she buries
All
the
right.
blade in your heart.
So that did all do the same thing. No biggie. Alright, so I did go back to see if we have any other options. This time, still stabbing her in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and just let her free and see what happens. So, we're at an impasse. Neither of us are going to go anywhere if we can't trust each other. Unless you want to fight, but I don't want to fight.
Just because I'll never trust you doesn't mean I won't use you to get what I want. The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please, but it insists I stay where I am. If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you, and you alone.
Unfortunate. Alright, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
Alright, why don't you go first?
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Just go first.
No. You're going first, bud.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially. What is she doing? I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
Don't worry, princess. We're not gonna kill you this time.
Eyes on the back of her head. Does she really?
Hero, I'm gonna kill you.
No, we're fine. You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs. It's time, boys! Stab her in the back! Do it! Do it now! Wait, I thought we were helping her escape. Of course we're not. You didn't buy all that noise I was putting down, did you? I was just waiting for a moment for us to strike. She has it in for us, you know.
I do know. I'm not stabbing her in the back, though.
You do realize that she hates us, right? If we don't make the first move now, she's going to find a way to make the first move herself.
I'm sorry.
Why would she do that? She wants to leave, which means we need to work together. She knows that. She wouldn't just act against her best interests. I don't know. If I were her, I'd betray us. Look at me right now, suggesting betrayal.
That's fair.
You really need to learn to put yourself in someone else's shoes.
That's also fair. I appreciate you. I love this man. I love the opportunist, but unfortunately, we're not gonna stab her in the back this time.
I'm with that little weasel. You have an opportunity to save the world. You should take it.
Aha, just because you said that, no. I said I'm not stabbing her in the back, and I make the choices here.
And that's a great idea. See, this is why you're in charge and I'm not. You think things through. You stick to your guns. It shows real leadership, and more people should be like you.
Alright, Mr. Flattery. I'll take it.
We're almost there. You better not try anything. I know you're thinking it.
I'm not thinking it. The opportunist is thinking it, but that's not me.
Us? No, never. I can't believe she'd even suggest that.
The gall.
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and crosses over the threshold, turning back to smile at you.
Hi, princess.
Bye
Oh.
bye, you loathsome little nuisance.
Oh, that's okay. That's fair.
Then she slams the door on you. Its lock swiftly clicks into place.
Okay, goodbye, princess. I mean, I'm fine down here, I guess. I didn't die.
Maybe not stabbing her in the back wasn't such a great idea.
Maybe, but it's too late.
The princess cackles from the other side of the door.
How does it feel to be locked away and forgotten by the world? Isn't it just awful?
It's not as bad as you think it is, Princess. Okay, fine. You got me very funny. Can you let me out now, please?
No, you're going to sit down there forever, languishing.
Okay, what happens now? I'm stuck here. Nothing, hero? Oh, you guys are not helpful.
Why isn't he saying anything? I think he's gone.
Well, that sucks. Ha!
Oh, I didn't think I'd ever have to see you face to face again. Otherwise, I might have given you a little more courtesy at the top of the stairs. No hard feelings, I'm sure.
Hard feelings. I have hard feelings against you.
Why is everything going away? I feel cold.
Alright, see ya.
She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
Yep. Yes, she did. That was on me, though. It's even, though. It's even now.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against.
You did vote against it, you're right. That was on me.
But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway.
Well, it did break the cycle. I think we're even now.
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us, though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent.
Fine adjacent? Hero, we're in a swamp.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time.
Yeah.
We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things.
I agree, Hero.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Great idea. Great ideas all around, guys.
Give what another try exactly?
Don't worry about
You
it.
are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Don't worry about it, narrator.
Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other. Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice,
Well, twice,
actually.
yeah.
Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
It's alright. This place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
Oops.
Someone's in the know.
Yeah.
I've had enough of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this, you have to let us in on your game already.
All of your game.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Yeah, because when we think about her, she changes. I get it, narrator. We're gonna go ahead and free her.
Please don't.
Well, we're gonna do it anyway.
I'm with him. If our previous encounters have taught us anything, it's that freeing her is a bad idea. Let's just see how the wind blows.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say.
I agree, opportunist.
Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy.
We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I understand, but I like being on the fence.
I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top.
And that's how it should be, opportunist.
Because that's worked out great so far.
It worked out well enough.
Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Well, no matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this thing through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Very, aggressive. Look at these vines.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My
Rude.
position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Yeah, narrator. Get off my back.
The interior
Whoa,
of the cabin
there's
is
nothing
hardly
even
an
here.
interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the
Ooh.
old.
I see, we did help her, so maybe she's, growing some roses.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right?
Oh,
This is supposed to be a pristine blade.
the blade is not
Why isn't there
here.
a pristine blade?
Yeah, I don't, maybe she took it. There's literally no cabin anymore.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Hero, you're a rat.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it,
Then she has the power.
let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
Of course we do, Hero.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon.
Yep,
It's just the smart thing to do.
it is the smart thing to do.
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Well, it'd be helpful if you told us how things are supposed to work, wouldn't it, narrator? Then maybe we'd be on your side.
Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
Let's go ahead and approach the mirror. We already know that nobody can see this, apparently.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. Might as well take a look while we can. There's nothing else to do here now that the knife has been taken from us. You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, narrator, that you're blind.
Figures. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Hero, I don't understand. There's nothing here to go forward to.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Yes, we got this.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the
Wow,
basement are
this
covered in a
is
fine layer of gritty ash.
aggressive.
The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Yeah, not just yet. Also, narrator, I don't know if you're talking about the world's been saved. We're not saving the world. That's not our purpose in life, okay?
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going.
Yeah, narrator, that doesn't seem quite fair, does it?
They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few
They're only
scratches in exchange
thorns.
for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll manage as well.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back.
Yep. Sorry.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, she sounds so tired. I'm sorry. I don't know what I want. I never really choose to come here.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
She sounds a lot more sweet this time.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was
Oh,
once a
no.
vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
Well, she has the blade at least.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Yeah, are you surprised?
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No, princess, I'm here to save you, maybe. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you. You'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Trust me.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
I don't know, man. You're the one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave here together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
I know. I'm sorry.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Can I take the blade now? Well, let's do... Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
It's true. I let you kill me last time. Does that count for anything?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. But it does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do besides make things worse.
We won't make this worse, cheated.
We're
We
not
got
making
this.
things worse. I think she wants to trust us.
Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
She's letting us do it. Let's reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort.
That's okay, Princess. You can trust me this time.
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
Of course, cheated. No need to be so cynical.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it. We free her, obviously. It's the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do.
I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her.
Yeah, it would.
Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
See, opportunist, I'm hearing you. I'm listening. But this time I'd like to free her.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
Narrator, you're outnumbered.
We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move. It's 2 against 1.
It is 2 against 1.
It's 2 against 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You don't get to count, buddy.
You don't count.
Exactly.
And why shouldn't he count?
Because he's not us, to be fair.
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
You are just saying that because he's on your side. Get out of here.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I do mean it. I do mean it. That's crazy. I just wanted the blade back. No, we're gonna cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Opportunist, you... Ooh, I still like you. You're one of my favorite characters, but man...
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
He definitely can. And I appreciate that.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Sides with the guy with the knife. Very smart.
Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side.
Yeah, I'll
At
take
least
it.
that gets him to shut up for a while. See? We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions. Yeah, united. but the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. You're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
You would like that, wouldn't you, narrator?
Is that really all you've got, threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you. Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right, he's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Crazy opportunist.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Feeling is mutual, narrator. The feeling is mutual.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Of course I did. I just really hate the people who put us here.
Me too.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
The thorns.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Oh, it really sucks.
You're getting
You're a
desperate,
jerk.
aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us.
Exactly.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
Same.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
Oh, the narrator's getting weak, guys.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Okay, we can cut into them or step into them. Let's, I guess let's step into them.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Yes. Ooh, I was right.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
I don't know, narrator, but, I think the world deserves to end.
It feels
At least this one.
so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted.
I appreciated the cheated. That's all I wanted as well. I don't like the narrator one bit.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
It's not, because I'm not going to change my mind, bud.
We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
I'm glad as well. Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day.
You irredeemable murderers. It's alright, I'll take it.
What do we do now?
Well, we're gonna go back into the unknown, unfortunately, but it was nice seeing you.
Where's everything going?
I'm sorry.
Why is it so cold?
Alright, so I did come back, and this time I think we're just going to leave her there. We're gonna see what happens if we just simply leave her there. So let's proceed to the cabin.
Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What do you think will happen after you killed me? Did you think I wouldn't hold it against you?
Careful now. I'm the one with the knife.
Hey! Whoa, wait a second. I didn't expect you to threaten me.
Of course I thought there might be bad blood. I didn't think I could trust you then, and it looks like I was right, because I definitely can't trust you now.
Oh, man.
I guess this is what I deserve. What we both deserve.
I'm out. Whatever you do, don't let her out of there. It's not going to end well for anyone.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, welcome to the winning team. Oh, can it, will you? I'm not happy to be here. This is just the only move that was still worth making.
You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you want to wallow in it, be my guest.
Do you really think you can just wash your hands of all of this? Do you really think you can just leave me here?
Yeah, I thought so. Can you just get out?
This is even better than stabbing her. The same reward without any of that nasty effort.
Yes, I'll take it.
It's not even better. Putting off a choice is always worse than making a committed decision, especially when you already know the right answer. Almost feels like we're as bad as the powers that be. Is that all it really took to twist us into yet another tyrant? A single ounce of control?
Yep. Yes, it is.
It sure feels like it. She looks so sad, bleeding and alone. And we're just turning our back on her. Oh, stop trying to bring morality into this. There are winners in life and there are losers, and what matters is that right now, we've decided to be a winner. But as you approach the basement stairs, you make a grim realization. The thorns won't let you leave.
Narrator, don't make these thorns make us trapped here.
We don't have any way to cut through them. Okay, new plan. We re-befriend the
That's
princess,
crazy.
get the blade, and all of us leave here together as friends.
That's so disrespectful.
You can't leave without me, can you? Isn't that funny? Isn't that so funny? This is perfect, actually. Just you and me rotting down here forever, together. You know, just to make sure things are a little more permanent, I think I'm going to take this particular needle out of the picture.
What are you gonna do with the knife?
She wouldn't.
What are you gonna do with it?
It's only fair. We were going to leave her with no way out. Please return in the kindness.
That's true.
Thorns slice into the princess's hands, lacerating what little skin remains.
Are you
as she
gonna
raises
eat
the
it?
blade to her mouth.
Go for it, princess.
Take it. Take it now, before she swallows it out of spite.
Let's go ahead and rush for the blade.
You rush towards the princess, arms outstretched and grasping for the blade. But as you tear through her thistled prison, the thorny vines dig deep into your arms, seemingly growing thicker and sturdier the closer you get to your goal. It feels like it should be within reach, yet you cannot reach it quickly enough. It's no use. Even if we grab it, we won't be able to pull it back out of there. It's better than letting her eat it and losing it forever. You just manage to reach her hand, grasping it firmly in yours before the thorns finally trap you in place. Blood trickles down your arm, mingling with hers. The two of you lock eyes.
Oh, this was our own fault.
We're stuck like this, aren't we? I knew this was always going to be how it ended.
Alright, we're back at the beginning, so what we're gonna try to do now is we're just gonna simply kill her. So, I hope you don't think I'm planning on freeing her after she just stabbed me in the heart.
That's the spirit. Don't forget what she's done to you. She's practically asking for you to slay her. You're damn right. You need two to break a cycle of violence, and if she's not playing the same game as us, we've got to go back to treating her like an enemy.
Exactly.
Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to violence here, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Maybe we won her over last time. Who knows?
Who knows? Alright, we're gonna try to trick her, so I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade.
And I'm supposed to believe it's safe in your hands?
Yep.
That you aren't just saying what you need to say in order to fool me and save yourself?
I am sorry, princess, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You're the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to live together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Oh no, I feel so guilty about what I'm about to do.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hurt you just a little bit more, but after this, that'll be it. I promise. Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Let's reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
Alright, so let's go ahead and just leave with the blade. Maybe we can cut ourselves out this time.
Do you really think you can just wash your hands of all of this? Do you really think you could just leave me here?
Yep, I do think that.
This is even better than stabbing her. The same reward without any of that nasty
Oh, it's
effort.
automatically ending. That's unfortunate.
It's not even better. Putting off a choice is always worse than making a committed decision, especially when you already know the right answer.
Alright, let's go ahead and slay her.
Why? We finally gained her trust. That took a lot of work.
I'm sorry, hero.
Sorry, boys. Looks like we've got our tiebreaker.
Yep, sorry.
Blade
do-
safely in hand, you turn it on the princess and drive it towards her heart. But her thistled prison proves to be an impossible obstacle, its thorns digging deeper and deeper into your flesh the closer you come to striking the fatal blow. Those damn vines are going to stop us just like they stopped her. Of course, like we should have expected it to turn out any other way. It's funny, really. I'm laughing.
Oh man, well, I should have expected this.
The tip of your blade only manages to touch her sternum before it stops moving entirely. A single drop of blood trickles down her chest as the two of you stare into each other's eyes.
Yep, we got ourselves in this, didn't we?
Come on, just push a little further. But you can't, can you?
I'm sorry that I fooled your plan yet again, narrator.
I knew this was coming. I can't believe I ever let myself hope for better. This was always going to be us, wasn't it?
Yep. Alright, that was Slay the Princess. I hope you guys are enjoying it because I'm enjoying myself as well. There are a lot of different endings that I was very surprised by, especially since we can't go back on them once we actually go through that playthrough, which is a little bit frustrating, but no biggie. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.